In this video, we're going to be recreating the Irish peace symbol that we posted for the design of the day. And while we're going to be explaining what we're doing as we do it, this really isn't meant for quote unquote a tutorial. What we want to show you is it's actually quite easy to create just about whatever you have in your mind if you know what you're doing. So we're just going to kind of do this very, very quickly to show you how you can take a fairly complex design, but you can create it very, very easily because of the specialized tools that we have in EasyStone that allow you to do it. So let me explain. We're just going to grab our ellipse tool. We're going to drag out an ellipse. We're going to resize it to 10. All right, and now once we've resized that to 10, we're going to come over here to the stone fill tab, and for our islands here, what we're going to do for our islands, we're going to do 6 islands, and we go ahead and hit island fill, and that will offset all to the inside. We're going to select our largest outside circle, hold Shift EG, and that will bring up our add guidelines and split line function, where we're going to do 3 divisions. You can see there, and we choose add split lines, and you can see what it does. It makes 3 equal segments for us. We're then going to select those 2 lines, come to the editing tab, and mark those, then select all of these and trim. We're going to then get rid of these, go ahead and delete those. And for here, we're going to go ahead and set our stone color to crystal and choose AS to add stones. We're going to go ahead and select these, change it to orange and hit AS to add those. Select these, change it to emerald and add those. Now we have the basis of our design. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and select everything. We're going to delete our stone paths. Then we'll check for any overlapping stones that we have at this point, which you see there are 28 overlapping stones. We'll go ahead and dispose of all of those. So now you can see we have the basis of our peace symbol. I'm going to zoom in up here on the top, and we're going to come over here to the stone fill tab and drop down 1 stone. And then we're going to go ahead and go 1, 2, 3 over. So we'll do that third one. And then you can see we have to just bring this straight down a little bit, and this one down a little bit, and this one down a little bit. And once we have these exactly the way we want them, then we'll just go ahead and flip those over so they're equal on both sides. Okay? Something like that. Now once you have this in place, then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and select all of these, copy it down, and we'll mirror it. And we have this anchor stone where we can go from the center to the center, and then you can see we have the same on both here. So let's go ahead and select those. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and select this stone and hit AS. All right? And then we're going to do the same thing all the way over. So you hit AS, and then we hit AS. So we're just selecting, kind of just selecting the first and last stone here, and then hitting AS. All right, now once you have all of these in place, we're just going to select them all, flip them all over. You do want to use your Alt key, or your Control key rather, and then we'll just flip them over. So now you have the exact same on both sides there. So we'll select the whole design, we'll delete our stone paths, we'll check our stone spacing, get rid of any overlapping stones we see. All right, so now what we need to do is we need to go ahead and create this angled part of our design. So we'll go ahead and select those 2 again, and you can see what we're going to do there. So we just have to find out which is the right angle for us, and I think we'll run with that. So there's 1, 2, we need 7 of them. So just kind of keep that in mind as we go create all these. There's 3, 4, 5, there's 6, and 7. All right, so now we have all of those created. Now what we're going to do is we're going to select the entire design. We're going to go ahead and right click on BS. That will clear the stones from those paths that we just created. And the reason we're going to do that is because we need to trim. So we're going to take this stone and hit the draw line function. We're going to then take that line that we just created, come over here to the editing tab, and we're going to mark it. Then we're going to select all of these lines and we're going to trim them. Now we don't need this. Now what we're going to do is just select these stones, set our stone color to crystal, and add some stones there. We're going to set our stone color to emerald, and we're going to add some stones there. So now you can see we've got that taken care of. So now we'll go ahead and select all of this. We'll hit delete stone pass. We'll check our spacing for any overlapping stones. And now what we need to do is recreate the same thing over on this side. So the way we're going to do that is simply grab our freehand selection tool, select all of those stones. We'll go ahead and select the center stone there, and then we'll find our control handle and flip it over and move from center to center. And now you can see these are exactly in the same position but over here on the right. So then we'll go ahead and select these stones as well. We're going to change those to orange, and there you go. That is our finished design in basically under 5 minutes. So it's really, really simple to do once you understand all the individual steps. So we'll add a weed box. We'll double check for any overlapping stones. You can see there's one. We'll go ahead and make a copy of this. We'll go ahead and right click on MU, and what that will do is that will simulate our design. That will add a watermark, and it'll add the dimensions of our design. So now we're ready to go ahead and output this as JPEG to a proof image there. And then for our vector, I would go ahead and export the 3 colors as one template, because we can take a piece of hotfix tape and cover up crystal in orange, brush in all of our green, then we pull the hotfix tape back, brush in all of our crystal, and then take our hotfix tape off and finish up with our orange color at the end. So now you can see how you can take advantage of some of the functionality here in EasyStone to create some really interesting projects, but very, very quickly. So I hope you enjoyed watching this one, and thanks for watching.